Eerst geef ik het woord aan onze nieuwe deputy, ja, in het Nederlands weet ik het niet. Deputy head of the mission of our embassy. En dan gaan we met de presentatie van Andalusië in het algemeen en Costa del Sol in het bijzonder. Dus nu even de stilte. We gaan beginnen met de presentatie.
Buenas tardes, good afternoon. I'm José Abel, I'm the deputy head of the embassy of Spain. It's only been my second week in the Netherlands, so I'm enjoying the Spanish weather. I brought with me, and I would just like to welcome all of you here. It's a very important event for us, for Spain, as we are not only talking about Andalusia, which is, in my opinion, the core essence of Spain. When you think about Spain, what comes to mind is Andalusia, and what is Spain is Andalusia. I am myself from Madrid, I'm from the Basque Country, but nothing compares to Andalusia, to its essence and to its people, I have to say. So, and then also, of course, La Vuelta, which is our biggest championship or bicycle championship in Spain. Quite impressive places. You get to always discover new and new places. So I'm very glad to be part of you today, and I would like to welcome between us Esther from the Andalusian Turismo de Andalucía, and Matías from Costa del Sol Tourism, which came expressly for this event. So please welcome them with me, and thank you again.
Hello, thank you for the presentation. As they said, I am Esther from the Andalusia Tourism Board. It's a private company that belongs to the regional government of Andalusia, and we are in charge of promoting the region all around the world. So I am in charge of the Benelux market. Most of you, well, some people already know me, and for the rest, welcome and thank you for being here today, sharing this nice evening with us. I hope you will enjoy this Andalusian menu that we organize just for this event. And that will, you can, this is the opening night, and then the menu will be on during the whole week in this restaurant for the clients who would like to taste our local products and our gastronomy. So this is also, as Jorge said, an event that anticipates what is coming in next August. That's La Vuelta, which is the cycling tour that takes place in Spain every year in the month of August. But this year is starting in the Netherlands. So that's a very good event for us. We are very happy that this is starting in, well, especially myself, I am very happy that it's starting here this year. From the 19th to the 21st of August, it will take place in between the cities of Utrecht and Breda. And then the tour will continue in Spain during the month of August and September. And there will be 7 stages also in Andalusia from it will be the first week of September. We will go through different provinces in Andalusia, so it's well, for us it's a very important event because cycling is a very popular sport in Spain and also in Andalusia. So, well, today most of you, I think you know already Andalusia and what it has, but I would like to tell you some or highlight some places that maybe you don't know so much. You know that Andalusia is not only sand and beach or beautiful cultural cities. Andalusia is also nature, and that's what I would like to focus on that subject tonight. I hope this will work. Okay. As you know already, Andalusia will focus on nature. You know that more than 30% of our land is protected in Andalusia, and we have a very varied landscape, geographical constructs, and in fact we have 23 natural parks and 3 national parks that have been recognized by UNESCO. They have been declared biospheric reserves. And we can mention especially the 3 national parks, which are Doñana in the province of Huelva, which is one of the biggest reserves for birds in Europe. Then you have the National Park of Sierra Nevada between the provinces of Granada and Almería, where you can find the highest peaks in the peninsula, and where you can also practice ski. You have a ski resort just 30 kilometers from the city of Granada, and it's located in the mountains of Sierra Nevada. And now we have a new national park, which is called Sierra de las Nieves in the province of Málaga, which is a very nice place for walking, hiking, or cycling. But apart from these protected areas, which are very important for us, we also have small protected places that they are also breathtaking. For example, Torcal de Antequera, which is in the province of Málaga, which is famous for its limestone rocks. We have also it's not the picture here, but the desert of Tabernas in the province of Almería, which is also famous because many Western films have been shot there. So I'm sure you have seen many Westerns, and they have been shot in that province, in Almería, in the desert of Tabernas. We also have the Cave of the Wonders, in the province of Huelva, in Alacena, which is this picture that you have seen, that you can see here. And there is a treasure that we have now that have been discovered recently. Is the biggest geode that can be visited in the world. It's located in a mine in a small village called Culpi in the province of Almería. So I invite you to go there because it's really, really nice, this place here. It's the geode of Culpi. And we also have 4 geoparks that have been also recognized by UNESCO. The geoparks are geographical areas with unique landscapes. For example, we have the geopark in the north area of Sevilla. The other one is in Sierra Supérica de Córdoba. We have another one in Cabo de Gata, Almería, and the geopark of Granada. There you can go and visit them and do many different activities, like you can go walking, cycling, or even going ballooning. That's in the geopark of Andalusia. And thanks to our diversity, we have also a great biodiversity in our, thanks to all different landscape and the geographical information that we have, we can also enjoy a big biodiversity in our region. For example, you can go to Doñana and see and do bird watching, or you can also do the cetacean watching in the Strait of Gibraltar in the province of Cádiz, or look for the Iberian lynx in Doñana, in the National Park of Doñana, or in the Sierra de Andújar in the province of Jaén. So there are a big diversity of flora and fauna that you can also go and see in Andalusia. There are different private companies that organize these kind of trips, so you can do this or live these experiences. And also you can practice many different sports outdoors, like walking, as I said before, hiking, horse riding, skiing in the mountains of Sierra Nevada. And for example, talking about cycling, we have important events that take place every year in Andalusia, like for example, Doñana Challenge that takes place in the month of September, that covers around 100 kilometers to do by bicycle, or the Andalusia, or for example, the Desertica in the province of Almería in October, or the Andalusia bike race that takes place between the provinces of Córdoba and Jaén. It covers more than or around 300 kilometers. Andalusia is also a worldwide starlight destination because of the quality of our night sky. There are several places in Andalusia from where you can observe the universe, like for example Sierra Morena in between these provinces, or Sierra Sur in the province of Jaén, or Los Pedroches in Córdoba, Sierra de los Pilares in Almería. In Almería there is an important professional astronomical observatory that is called Calar Alto, and from there you can also do visits and see the sky. You will see the quality of the view of the stars. It's because there is no pollution, light pollution, so the sky is really clear, and it's worth it to have that experience also there. Well, I don't want to be too long, so I will go just to specific subjects. I would like to talk to you also about our gastronomy that we are going to taste here tonight. Just to let you know that our gastronomy is based on a Mediterranean diet, where the main product we could say is our olive oil. We use olive oil in all our dishes, but we only use local products, like for example the Iberian ham, the tuna from the province of Cádiz that we call Almadraba tuna, or the sherry wine from the province of Cádiz. But we also use local products like fruits, vegetables, fish, that all of them come from our own region. And that, well, you will taste some of these products here tonight, and you will have the opportunity to taste it. But that's just an example of you can have in Andalusia if you go there and you taste all these flavors, and you pair them with our local wines that are really nice also. And I would also like to tell you that you can also have gastronomy experiences in Andalusia depending on the season of the year. For example, you can experience the fishing of the tuna in the province of Cádiz in the traditional way. That's the picture that you can see here. The tuna route that takes place in the month of May, June. And all the restaurants in the province of Cádiz take this product to offer it to the clients, to the people that go there. But you can also visit olive oil mills, maybe in the province of Jaén or Córdoba, and do olive oil tasting, or you can visit the wine cellars, for example, in the province of Cádiz, and do also wine tasting, or discover the dehesas, or that's where the pigs are for the Iberian ham grown up, or visit the hand drying sheds, or the cheese factory. So that's some of the experience that you can live or you can have in Andalusia related to our gastronomy. And of course, if you want to stay there a few days or a few weeks, you always will find very beautiful places to stay in nature, surrounded by the countryside, and they are hotels or apartments that are already part of our landscape. For example, you can stay in a rural house or the paradox, which are the monuments that are have been restored for being hotels. We have country houses like cortijos or haciendas they are popular architecture of our countryside that now have been converted into hotels. Or for example, you can stay in a cave house in the province of Granada. These hotels are inside the mountains, and there you won't listen to anything from the outdoor, and the temperature will be always the same, 22 degrees. You don't need any heating, you don't need any air conditioning, it's just pure. So that's I think it's the most sustainable way of living in our area. So just a bit some points just to inform you about what we have in our region, and thank you for listening. Now you will have the opportunity to watch a short video, and then I will pass the word to my colleague Matías from Costa del Sol. Thank you.
Yes, here we go. Hi. Can everyone hear me? Do you hear me over there? Do you prefer microphone? No? Yes. Whatever you want. Yeah, because they are doing it live. Okay. Okay, do you hear me even better now?
Yes.
Okay, great. Does anyone need some more ham? You can get up and get ham, really, get up. No, really. To eat it, it's from Malaga. I just bring this up because you won't get up. The cheese, who has had some cheese? Okay. The cheese is from the goats from Malaga, from the mountains of Malaga. So it's very nice as well. Because we have special goats in Malaga. Do you want one? But you can get up and for yourself. they see this live as well? No, they don't. Okay. I will be with you very soon, okay? Just bring them some hand. I just show them some ham online, okay? So this is what they are eating. Okay. So, does everyone know David? His name is David. David is from Seville, which I don't like, but unfortunately that's how it is. So he can provide you with ham during the night as well. He has some great ham. We have also great cheese and yeah, but now you have to listen to me. Sorry. The more you listen, the faster it goes. Very easy. And so I'm Matthias from the tourist board of Costa del Sol. We are just one of the 8 provinces in Andalusië, okay? But we are the one with most tourism because we are the most beautiful one. So, okay. And who has ever been to Malaga, Marbella, Torremolinos? Hands up. Okay, job finished. I hope I will show you a little different image, okay? Because maybe you have been there in the 80s, in the 2000s, you have been on the beach, you got red, you've been again on the beach. So now I will show you a different landscape, I hope. Okay, let me see if this works, okay? Do you know where we are? What is this down here? Who knows what this little thingy is? Yeah, very good. So, Marruecos, very good. This is very interesting, I think, because very often people forget that we are very close to Morocco, actually. So, for your clients, it would be very interesting to include Spain, Malaga, and Morocco. Okay? So, it would be a good idea maybe to say we do one-day excursions to Morocco. It's just one day, be there, come back, because they have been there much longer than we have been there, to be honest. Okay, so we have 103 towns and villages around the province of Malaga. Funny story, 10 years ago there were 101, but during the elections 2 of them split up, so that's why we have 103 now. We are a safe destination, we have 1.6 million inhabitants, and 1/5 of our area is natural area, okay, protected area, so it's not just sun and beach and tourism. So that's what I will show you today. We have also loads of sunshine, like you can see and tell from us who live down there. And also what is very interesting about Malaga is that we have a very mild climate for us. It's not like Cordoba or Seville or Granada where it gets very hot in summer. Still it gets hot, but it doesn't get so hot. We get about 35 degrees in summer. In Cordoba it's 45, okay, so just to get an idea. And the airport of Malaga is the 3rd most important of the peninsula, so you have, of course, Barcelona, Madrid, and Malaga. Okay, HEP, so for those who work in tourism, what does HEP means? So normally it's, yeah, like Barcelona, here is here something. So HEP is Malaga Picasso Airport, okay? Because before it was Malaga Picasso Airport, now it's Malaga Costa del Sol Airport, because we all know that Picasso was born in Malaga, of course. Okay, the French don't know about it, but we do. Okay, we have our high-speed train, which is faster than the German ICE. I'm German, I'm sorry about that. And so you can go to Madrid. You can. No, really. I'm really German. You can really combine Malaga City and Madrid, for instance. In 2.5 hours, you're from Malaga to Madrid, city center to the city center, and you can really do golfing experience in Madrid and then in Malaga on the beach, and you can go shopping in both cities, and it's a very good idea to combine it. You can even go to Granada now since 1 month, I think. Malaga and Granada are connected by train. You know, in Spain we don't use the train so much, it's rather buses instead of driving tours, but it gets there little by little. We have an amazing port now in Malaga, so that's why I tell you, if you've been there in the 2000s, that's changed a lot. Malaga City now And we have a big port. They say always we are like Barcelona, but better and less expensive. And again, so we have the biggest cruise ships coming into Malaga city, and you can go actually walking from the port to the city center. It's not. Have you ever been to Rome on a cruise? When you go to Rome on a cruise, it takes you, how many hours it takes you to get to the city center? Like 3 more or less? Yeah, 1.5, yeah, of course. Yeah, you better stay on the boat. Well, in Malaga, you can go there walking, there are shuttle buses that are free, and in 10 minutes you're in the city center. So, let's get back to the mountains. This is also Malaga and Costa del Sol. So very often you stare always at the beach and the sun, but in the back you have many mountains, because Malaga is one of the areas with most mountains in Spain. That's why very often La Vuelta, which starts in Utrecht, does mountain tours in Malaga and Costa del Sol. It's all flat, they just have beaches. No, we have many mountains actually. Natural parks, natural reserves, loads of trekking trails in the hinterland as well. Something like this, for example. Okay, this is called El Saltillo. If you need more information, anyways, if you have any questions, you can come to me. I've got cards, Visa, MasterCard, anything you need. Okay. By the way, I just forgot. I don't know if you've seen the olive oil on your table. Okay, this is also from Malaga. It's a biological olive oil. It has won loads of awards. You can taste it today on the bread directly with some salt, and everyone will get one to bring back home. Okay. Yes, you just have to say goodbye before, and then you get it back with it, okay? Next, okay, we also have a coastal path, because the coast is not just sitting here and getting wrecked. You can also walk along, you can visit all the coastal cities, and you can actually connect Torremolinos to Benalmádena and then go to Marbella, walking all along the coast. This is a photo of Caminito del Rey. You also had one in your video, which was a great shot from the top in Andalusië. And it's a walkway which has been now refurbished 6 or 7 years ago. And you can really go hiking in the hinterland, and you're on a hanging bridge 100 meters high, which would be as high as the dome over there. 112, okay, this is 100 meters, more or less as high as this. So really spectacular. You have just to make sure they get your clients tickets 1 or 2 months in advance, because it's a natural reserve, so it's very hard to get the tickets, etc. Okay. We have, as I mentioned, 103 great towns and villages. We all know why they are white. First because of the heat, but now we have air conditioning, so they have to paint them white because it's beautiful simply. And also we have one blue village, which was called the Smurf village, but it's not anymore because they didn't pay water or anything. So it's just a blue village. The rest are all white. People always ask me, okay, what's a typical white village? Okay, many of them are white. I would recommend Frigiliana, Mijas, because it's very easy to get there. They have a public car park where you pay 1 or 2 euros per day, so you can do it very easily. But all the rest of the village are still white, okay? But there's maybe no one who speaks English. But it depends on your clients always. The city of Malaga, which is of course the capital, is one of the oldest cities in Spain, and you have loads of history there. Who has been to the city of Malaga? Good, okay. Marbella, who has been to Marbella? Okay, good. So, 2 important things about Marbella. Marbella is not Puerto Banús, so it's not luxury and partying only. It is also the second village of which has been founded in Costa del Sol after Malaga, so it's a village of fishermen. So the small village and town of Marbella is actually very beautiful to walk around. And then you have the Golden Mile on the other side, which is where you have all the luxury hotels. So you have literally 1 5-star hotel next to the other, Michelin star restaurants, etc. Great. Ronda, the red wine you are drinking, well, not everyone, but kind of, is from Ronda. Okay, this is in the mountains, so it's really in the heart of Andalusië. It's between Malaga and Seville. You can pass by it by car, and it's built on two cliffs. Again, this bridge is as high as the dome, as high as Caminito del Rey, about 100 meters high. This is the new bridge. So the old bridge, I won't tell you where it is. So it's built on two cliffs. Here you have a parador on top, one of the famous buildings in Ronda, and it's one very, very authentic village. Like my colleague told you, Andalusië is the heart of Spain. It has the most typical things, and in Ronda you can really discover them. They also have some very nice vineyards, and there's actually one where you have a place like this, and then you have. Where did you get your water from at home? How is this called? The tap. Thanks. They have wine taps. Really cool. Loads of them. Okay, you can do also, of course, water sports. We don't have so much wind, so this is a nice photo, but normally we don't have any wind because it's a bay, so normally they do more paddle surfing and things like you do on your river down here. And of course, golf. Any golfers here? Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm sure you've been down there sometimes to play golf. Our high season in golf is winter, spring, and autumn. Because we have great weather, it doesn't rain, or not hardly ever. Normally it always rains when the people come and tell you, hey, you see, it does rain sometimes. And we have over 70 golf courses. We also will hold the Solheim Cup. Anyone knows what the Solheim Cup is? Yeah, you know, I know. Do you know what the Ryder Cup is? Yeah. Now the Solheim Cup is the same thing for women. Okay, now we know the big difference between men and women in sports. Sorry about that. But we will have the Solheim Cup in Costa del Sol next year, and this will be a huge event. Will be held in the area of Benavis and Marbella. Gastronomy, okay. Who knows what this is? Have you ever eaten that? Who has eaten that? Okay, great, good. This is Espetos. This will be a UNESCO World Heritage very soon. Okay, no joke, really. So this is basically what fishermen ate after they came back when they were fishing on the beach, just grilling sardines on spikes. So this is very authentic again, very local and very healthy, because you don't have to eat any butter or any olive or anything with it. And we have some really cool hidden gems. If you want to know where this is, how to get there, you have to ask me, okay? I will tell you. Or you can email me and see it on the internet. Okay, I will show you a little video again, and I think that we can start eating, right? Thank you.